Well, good morning. Thank you for the kind introduction and invitation to speak to you today. You seem like a really fun crowd. I arrived here about 5 p.m. and I noticed the decibel level going up hour by hour by hour. So it sounds like you all had a good time last night. Before we get started, I wanted to share a photo from my recent vacation in the Exumas, a small, not very populated string of islands in the Bahamas. So I know this is a really poor quality, and you're probably wondering how this fits into my talk today. Well, as we sailed from island to island over 150 miles in 7 days, I made sure that each time we anchored, I was smack in front of a telco tower so I could stay connected. I must admit, I texted this picture low res in the interest of keeping costs down, suggesting to my boss that perhaps I didn't have my priorities straight. But for me, it's important to stay connected. In addition to keeping up with what was going on in the office, I was able to Skype and share video of the gorgeous islands we visited with family and friends in real time. Business, pleasure, information. Wireless infrastructure connects the dots. I was thrilled to be asked to speak to you today. We share a common goal of acquiring and retaining subscribers to grow revenue. Together, we can build a content delivery ecosystem that will enable us to reach this goal as we move into the future. Today, I'd like to cover 3 things. First, I'll share an overview of HBO as the leader in content and technology innovation. Then, a review of marketplace trends. And finally, how together we can leverage marketplace trends as we move into the future. HBO is a global brand. We have 131 million subscribers worldwide in over 60 countries. In the US alone, we have 49 million subscribers. As a standalone subscription model, HBO is a discretionary purchase. Each month, our subscribers vote on our brand with their wallets. As a transactional business, retaining loyal customers is critical to our success. Even for a brand as strong as HBO, subscribers roll on and off every month. It's essential that we provide a compelling subscriber experience to ensure they continue to stay with us for the long term. HBO exists to entertain, surprise, and delight our audiences. We create the best entertainment and most engaging experiences in the world. And we're proud of our long history of providing quality programming. I'm hoping you're already familiar with HBO. If not, shameless plug here, I encourage you to visit the HBO.com website and click on HBO Now. There are a variety of ways for you to sign up for a free 30-day trial, or conversely, you can simply add HBO to your cable subscription. As we're about to talk about, there are a number of ways to enjoy HBO. We are, I'm terribly proud to say, the most successful premium television subscription service. We've built an amazing brand by creating compelling content, and as a result have won many accolades that speak to the quality of our content over the years, with 2015 being one of our best years ever. HBO won 44 Primetime Emmys. That's the most Emmys for any network for the 14th year in a row. We were awarded an Emmy for the standardization and pioneering development of non-live broadband captioning. That's a mouthful, but what it really means is we were one of the first to make closed captioning available on broadband, making our programming accessible to even more people. Our sports division received 3 Emmy wins, and HBO GO won a Webby Award for media streaming. And the coup de grace, we took home an Oscar for the best documentary short subject, A Girl in the River. It's been quite a year. Of course, big series events like Game of Thrones or news series like Ballers create intensely loyal and deeply engaged fans. Stay tuned. Later this year, we will present even more new programming genres from Jon Stewart, Bill Simmons, and Vice. These programs will take full advantage of opportunities enabled by the ease and mobility of wireless. Instead of simply talking about it, I thought I'd share a little taste of our programming by showing you a short video this morning. And I'm going to ask that we bring the lights down so you can get the full-on effect of HBO. HBO has always been at the forefront of technology innovation. We continue to expand our content delivery ecosystem to attract and retain subscribers and reach new markets. We have a long history of firsts in technology innovation that provide a greater value proposition to our subscribers, starting with multiplexing, which enabled subscribers to have access to more content. When HBO's single linear network was no longer enough to deliver to the growing lineup of programming, we saw the increase in bandwidth as a way to expand our offerings. Our first 2 multiplex channels, HBO 2 and HBO 3, launched as part of a test that proved multiplex delivery had a positive impact on subscriber usage and attitudes, including retention of paid cable subscriptions. Next, in 2001, HBO was the first network to launch an on-demand service. HBO On Demand offered the added benefit of convenience and control. Today, virtually our entire library of content is available to HBO subscribers on demand, on their own schedule, via their set-top boxes. But we didn't stop there. We knew mobility was going to be important too. Consumers wanted even more flexibility in where and when they watch content. Increasingly, they wanted to become untethered from their TV screens. Recognizing this increasing mobility, we launched HBO GO in 2011, shortly after the debut of the iPad. And no, that wasn't a coincidence. HBO GO is available exclusively to HBO subscribers as a complimentary streaming service that can be watched on your smart TV or devices such as a PC, tablet, gaming console, or mobile phone, giving our subscribers the freedom to watch HBO however, whenever, and wherever they want. But what about people who don't have a traditional cable subscription, but have access to the internet? Our research indicated that this untapped market has at least 10 million households in the US alone. This group, sometimes referred to as cord cutters or cord nevers, drove our decision to launch HBO Now in April of 2015. HBO Now is a standalone streaming service that enables consumers access to all of our content for a monthly fee on many devices. In keeping with our history of firsts, HBO was the first premium program provider to offer a standalone streaming service. We're already reaching close to 10% of that previously untapped US market. More importantly, doing so by adding to and not negatively impacting our existing business. Today's HBO is a diverse content delivery ecosystem, providing subscribers access to all of our programming through a variety of methods. This ecosystem is providing new opportunities for our cable, satellite, telco, and digital partners to also add products, services, and features to their own business models. Wireless providers are adding binge-watching data plans, and affiliate networks can provide our subscribers with access to HBO content on mobile devices. Our businesses move together. More HBO subscribers mean more demand for our partners, creating a very symbiotic relationship. So now let's turn to market trends. While we sustain and grow today's content delivery ecosystem, we know we are at the brink of the next technology revolution driven by mobility and connectedness. This revolution will fundamentally alter the way we live, work, and relate to one another, unlike anything we've experienced before. Billions of people connected by mobile devices with unprecedented processing power, storage capacity, and access to knowledge creates unlimited possibilities. Today, there are 6.4 billion connected things in use worldwide. That number will grow to 20.8 billion by 2020. Mobile interconnections worldwide already outnumber fixed connections by 3 to 1 and are projected to rise to 7.6 billion in the next 5 years. According to PwC, 94% of entertainment and media company CEOs report mobile technologies for customer engagement as being a vital digital technology strategy. And globally, by 2020, there will be more than 4 times more mobile internet subscribers than fixed broadband households. Together, our industry are raising consumer expectations about what's possible. The demand for high quality, flawlessly delivered programming is essential and frankly expected. Since 2010, the number of news screens that consumers watch TV content on has grown exponentially and will only continue. From 2011 to now, we've seen a 121% increase in watching streamed, on-demand TV series and movies, doubling the number of hours per week that consumers are watching video. It's no surprise that with a highly mobile, digitally connected world and new content experiences, predictions of wireless data consumption growth are huge. US wireless data growth is predicted to grow almost 5-fold over the next 6 years. Globally, mobile data has grown even faster, a staggering 400 million-fold over the past 15 years. And 75% of total mobile traffic in 2020 is projected to be video. Forecasts anticipate that this growth will continue, largely driven by increases in video consumption with streaming services such as HBO GO and HBO Now. As you can see, mobile and connectedness will drive the need for even more robust and faster wireless networks as we at HBO continue to innovate and create unique subscriber experiences. At HBO, we're only in the first inning of exploring what this means for new enhanced subscriber experiences. We are aggressively moving forward with our content creators to develop extended, more immersive ways to tell stories. These new experiences, such as virtual or augmented reality, have the potential to transport our subscribers into the worlds our production partners create. Our creatives have more degrees of freedom than ever before. They're no longer constrained by content length, time of day, or even the 2 dimensions of a screen. The ability to create immersive content is very exciting for us and for our consumers. However, without the infrastructure, delivering these experiences will not be possible. So what does the wireless industry need to do to deliver the expanding consumer experience? Continue to make investments that provide high-quality services for a growing number of devices and things, including denser networks, increased capacity, and even more reliable and broader access. We applaud the PCI efforts. I didn't know you were changing your name today. The WIA efforts to support the widespread deployment of wireless infrastructure in order to deliver broadband access to all citizens and communities. HBO content will continue to lead markets, and the future that you enable has infinite possibilities. Please innovate with us so that together we can delight and grow our mutual subscribers. Thank you very much for letting me speak to you today, and have a great event.